Hello everyone, iHenPie here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to our final part of our journey through the Excavation of Hob's Barrow. It's been a wild and eerie ride so far, full of mystery, folklore and some truly unsettling twists. In this episode, we're finally going to uncover the truth behind Hob's Barrow, and I can't wait to see how it wraps up. If you've been following the series, thank you so much for sticking with me through this chilling adventure. Now let's dig deep into the final chapter and see what secrets await us.
Things to get on with. I've stored my case in there, a box within a box. Good morning. Stanley?
Ah, Miss Bateman. Mr. Shoulder left a note for you.
Thank you, Stanley.
Oh, there were a key with it too.
Miss Bateman, I beg you, in the name of God, leave this town.
Father Roach, what is the meaning of this?
There's nowt for you here, lass. Clear off.
I beg you, Miss Bateman.
Father Roche, Mr. Farnaby, here to wish Miss Bateman good luck for her excavation, gentlemen.
Am I heck?
Mr. Kemp, you know...
An excavation strongly supported by Lord Panswick, no less.
I wish you well with your findings, Miss Bateman. May the Lord strengthen you and guard you from the evil one.
Yeah, little children, guard yourselves from idols.
Good luck, Miss Bateman.
Thank you. I must make haste to Mr. Shoulder's residence. Douglas? It's just a toy. It's no use to me. Mr. Shoulder! This key. I'm not sure what that would achieve. What's this? A box. It's locked. Mr. Shoulder, I got your note. Explain yourself. Curses. The key fits. Another one of these peculiar stones. Wait, does this mean Mr. Shoulder was the third man on my father's excavation? There's a note underneath. There's no turning back now. Good morning, men. Thank you for braving the weather.
Aye, miss. Little rain is no bother. So, may we start?
Yes, we've not a moment to waste. And so, the excavation of Hob's Barrow began. Horace and his men learnt quickly and went about their work with care. We toiled for hours, rolling away great stones, removing mortar and masonry put in place by Father, Mr. Bryden and Mr. Shoulder. They had gone to great lengths to seal the barrow. I should have realised their efforts were not only to keep us out, but also to keep something contained within. Eventually, our careful application of pick, trowel and shovel gave way to open space. A stagnant, cadaverous odour was let forth. The seal was broken. I couldn't believe my eyes. Splendid work, all of you.
Step inside, miss. We'll be right behind you.
Thank you, Horace. I can't wait a moment longer. Flowers? I can't get my head around this. How could they possibly grow here? Horace, come see this. Horace? Chaps? I've been abandoned. Try as I might, these flowers are steadfastly rooted. Let's see if I can cut them away. Something has been boarded up here. Iron stakes have been driven through the boards, holding them firmly in place. I feel uneasy about what might lie beneath, but what choice do I have? A passage! Father, I'm coming. Curses. Am I out of paraffin? Thank goodness. My lantern went out, for good this time. I had no choice but to venture forth into the darkness. With each step, the passage narrowed in every conceivable way, until I was on hand and knee, crawling through thick clumps of vegetation. The odour of that dank soil was somehow unnatural. I crawled for an age, until I emerged in a cavern that seemed lit by the very earth itself. What is this place? It's as solid as it looks. Well, I could, but I don't have a year to chip through this door. Well, I could, but I don't have a year to chip through this door. This stone panel seems somewhat loose. The blade of the trowel is too thick to wedge between the stonework. Perhaps I can chip away at the edge of the stonework here. Well, the chisel broke, but what have we here? 3 niches have been carved into the stone. A click? Incredible. Oh my! The light! Curses. Goodness me! There's nothing Bronze Age about this. Roman? Ancient Greek? No, this is something else. The figure is presenting what looks like a sheaf of wheat. try as I might, it will not open. There's a small hole in the front of the box. A lock, perhaps. I've collected some water in the pot. Empty. A beautifully ornate pot. This is the only one with a lid. It's sealed tight. There's something rattling round inside. Some situations do call for brute force. There's something here, made of wood. It looks like a crank handle. A simple wooden crank handle. It fits in the hole. Let's see if I can turn it. My word. The box is full of seeds? They glow in a most unnatural manner. Yet I feel compelled to take some. The soil feels as hard as rock despite this damp environment. There is nothing there to water. The soil is too compact. I can't plant the seeds in soil like this. I've broken up the soil. It's loose now. There we are. Am I dreaming? These roots are strong and tight. I've removed a portion of the root. I'll keep it. The curious length of root is strong yet flexible. It's a little crude, but I believe I've fashioned a whip. I can't see how that will help me. It fits. The wheat is firmly rooted. I can't pull it out. It fits. A thick greasy substance is oozing from the broken pot. I haven't the faintest idea what it is. I don't wish to touch it. I've scooped some of the greasy substance into the pot. Incredible. I can't move it. There's an inscription on the base. V-I-I, Roman numerals. I can't move it. There's an inscription on the base. Falfa Boweth. I can't move it. There's an inscription on the base. Ioth. There's something in its mouth. A gold coin. There are no markings on heads nor tails. I can't move it. There's an inscription on the base. Fartharoeth. I can't move it. There's an inscription on the base. Eloios. I can't move it. There's an inscription on the base. Sauriel. I can't move it. There's an inscription on the base. V-I-I, Roman numerals. My God! A severed hand is locked in a death grip on the handle. Who did this belong to? The fingers are icy cold. I've managed to pry it off. Should I keep it? This crank is jammed. It won't budge. An ancient The greasy substance could act as a lubricant here. Voila! I can't move it. There's an inscription on the base. V-I-I, Roman numerals. Something has emerged from within the bust. A curious object. I'll keep it. Whatever was once placed here is long gone. Goodness me! Herbert? It's Herbert! What madness is this? Something is hanging here. A writhing mass of serpents carved from stone. On the reverse side is a thin, notched shaft. Perhaps a key of some nature. Ghastly. Another gold coin. This one also has no markings. I can't move it an inch. It's heavier than it looks. There is a thin slot set into the front of it, not unlike a piggy bank. The coin went in. I don't think anything happened. The coin went in. Something stirred within the plinth. I should take a closer look down there. Characters. Perhaps Greek in origin? They are protruding out from the plaque. Perhaps I can push them in some manner. This must be important. A thin rod with tiny notches along the shaft. The head is adorned with a coiled serpent. A remarkably accurate depiction for something that must be so ancient. Astonishing! An ancient device. The rod doesn't seem to fit here. The rod doesn't seem to fit here. It fits. I think I shall leave it in place. Something moved in another room. A thin rod with tiny notches along the shaft. The head is adorned with an Ouroboros. The notches seem to... Remarkable! There is a queer heat emanating from the stone. What in God's name? There is a queer heat emanating from the stone. What's this? A piece of stone carved into the shape of a crescent moon. It must be important. It fits. It fits. It fits. Ah, it's gone. Karja? Sarja? I have no idea what it means. What have we here? This is my father's handwriting. A page torn from his journal? Sax knot. Try as I might, I cannot pry it open. A goat has been buried here. How gruesome. A horn has broken away from the skull. I'll take it. I can't see how that will help me. The horn fits perfectly, as if by design. The eye seems somewhat loose in its socket. If I can just wedge the knife under here... Got it. A small round niche has been carved into the side of this slab. That is well out of my reach. Remarkable. There's a key. I'll take it. A keyhole. The key doesn't seem to fit. Is that blood? It fits. Sounds like a mechanism creaked somewhere far above me. The key fits. Sounds like a mechanism creaked somewhere far above me. What a horrific racket. The fiddle and bow, left to me by the young girl at the Devil's Toe. It's all just hogwash. Is this all in my head? It's too high up to touch. A crescent moon. An eye. It is rather unsettling. A sun, or star. The plaque is inscribed with Latin text. My father understood the language well. I'm afraid I don't. It says... I wandered through those squalid tunnels for what felt like hours, only to end up back where I started. Father?
With popish tricks and relics rare, the priests their flocks do gull. In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull!
This is my father's handwriting. I don't understand. What is this tablet he keeps referring to? I wandered through those squalid tunnels for what felt like hours, only to end up back where I started. I wandered through those squalid tunnels for what felt like hours, only to end up back where I started.
3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes now, Thomasina. Come. Are you ready for your first excavation?
Father!
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
Can you hear me, Father? Is it really you?
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck!
I remember this. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, the wretched smell! What is the meaning of this? Father? Mother?
Thomasina, is that you?
Father! It is! It's me!
My dear, sweet little bird. I'm so very dreadfully hot. Please remove these covers. They suffocate me so.
Father, you can talk again.
And I've got so much to ask you, so much to tell you. But please, first, the covers.
Father, your body.
Oh, my dear, clever girl. You're so close now. How good it is to finally speak with you again.
But
Don't worry. It will all be fine soon. You're close to the end, little bird.
my God. Father, this ends now. There's something here, in the soil. tablet made of lead. There's an inscription scratched into it. Aliges daemonium incantamentum. With mine blood shall thou be bound to the earth, and only with mine blood shall thou be freed. Is this what Saxnot was referring to? My father wrote this? I know what I need to do. I can still scarcely believe what I saw looming over me in that Stygian chamber. How does one even attempt to describe the indescribable? The vision before me defied all logical explanation. All my efforts to do so have fallen on deaf ears, merely providing a chance to be mocked, pitied, and dismissed as mentally unsound. I dare not commit that unfathomable glimpse to paper, but it was real, Mother. He is real. Not an imaginary terror, but a demon, a god brought to life. I turned and ran, striving to somehow make my way out of that accursed Barrow alive, inspirited by the hope that my squalid deed had freed Father from his plight. Speechless voices whispered to me in unknown tongues that grew louder with every step. Suddenly, there was light.
I saw him too. That night I saved your father. Ever since then, I've felt his corruption growing within me. It grew stronger and stronger as he raged against the incantation that bound him beneath the soil. I fought him with all my might, tried hard to bury him in the corners of my mind. Oh, Thomasina, how I tried, but I could deny him no longer. I became now but an instrument. His voice became my own. I deceived you. I'm sorry. I am his now. Soon we'll all be his. Hail Abrexus Rex.
Well, I say, she's done it, Leonard.
Your lordship, I believe she has. My dear Miss Bateman, there is a god about whom you know nothing, because men have forgotten him. We call him by his name, Abraxas.
Welcome back, Master. Come, Leonard. We must await him at the chapel.
Aye, only there shall he be complete.
Ah, Miss Bateman. Welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time. Terrible weather this evening. is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see. A bit of rain won't kill me, will it? You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper. You look pale, Miss Bateman. Do head inside. You'll catch your death out here.
Ah, Mr. Kemp. Welcome.
My heart is his heart, your lordship.
And my light is his light. We've a full house for today's sermon. You'd best take your seat.
My heart is his heart, your lordship.
And my light is his light, Mr. Long.
You have made an Eden here, your lordship. We are ever so thankful to you.
I assure you, Mr. Long, this is only the beginning. Please, join the others inside.
My heart is his heart.
And my light is his light, dear Leonard. How are you feeling?
Fit as a fiddle.
After you.
And now I sit in this dismal room, day after day, year after year, imprisoned and committed with seemingly little hope of redemption. You have chosen not to visit me, and I understand that, I do. Indeed, I've had but one visitor, Arthur Tillett. He comes to see me once or twice a year. A loyal and decent man who tried in vain to warn me of the wicked plot concocted by Lord Panswick and Mr. Shoulder. Thankfully, Midland Railway accepted his transfer request. He and his wife were able to leave that damnable village several weeks after my excavation. It feels like an age has passed since that fateful night at Ticehurst House, but finally, you have my full account. I thought I knew my father. As I look back on my childhood memories, I can only conclude that it was his wish to protect me from the true nature of his endeavours. But why didn't you tell me the truth, especially after what happened to him at Hobbs Barrow? Why did you allow me to grow up idolising a man who didn't exist? I did not kill father. It was he that guided my hand. I was in thrall to that most malevolent force. Abraxas. I beg you to understand. He has had his revenge, but I know he will return. Where is he now? What more is he capable of? I only wanted to save my father. Oh, Mother, what have I done? Forgive me.
Well, there you have it, the conclusion of the excavation of Hob's Barrow. What a haunting, atmospheric journey that was. The story, the puzzles, the lore, everything came together to give us an experience I won't forget anytime soon. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the ending, so let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this playthrough, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more content, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on future adventures. Thanks so much for sticking with me and watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.